Hey guys, how you going? Hey guys, okay, my daughter has gone home this morning, so hopefully I will be back making videos now on a regular basis. We're still in lockdown here, so I've still got everyone at home. So, but I want to thank, before I start, I want to thank Chrissa for the early birthday present. Thank you so much, Chrissa. I really appreciate that. And I'd like to thank all my PayPals and Patreons and everybody for just watching. My birthday's in 5 days. Yep. Saturday, I think it is. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, the days are flying past me. I can barely, remember, what day it is. My daughter didn't end up staying the 2 weeks. She didn't want to get stuck in Sydney when she lives over the other side in New South Wales. So she went home a week earlier than she was supposed to. So it's how the censorship works now. You cannot give people advice. So, yeah. Anyway, this one from Cabamur _ Tegeta. New crop circle, 4th of July 2021. It's very pretty. Yes, I've been wondering about these for years too. What are they? Where do they come from? Who's doing it? But they're too, from my research, the measurements are too spot on for any human to do that. So I don't know. It could be. I'm not saying, I reckon there's a technology. What do you think? Do you think it's the technology that's doing it, or that we don't know about that can do this? What do you think? You let me know down below, guys, what you think. This one from Grasshopper, maybe 60794885. It's really hard when people put a lot of numbers at the end. TikTok, like me, Hev123. Pope Francis, 84, is taken to hospital in Rome for scheduled intestinal surgery hours after greeting the public in St. Peter's Square. That was on the 4th of July, so there you go. He's been taken to hospital for scheduled surgery, and Grasshopper says TikTok. Yeah, I don't think that's what he'd be going in. Well, he might be going in, they might say he's going into that, for that, but yeah, sooner or later they're going to take a way out, guys. Keep an ear out for people passing away, because not all is as it seems. From not another nasty one. Hey world, do you know that the Premier of Queensland, Australia, has a dad that's in charge of a DNA collection laboratory? Looks like they're connected to Google and 23andMe. Oh dear me. Wasn't I wondering what on earth she was saying the other day when I thought she was actually saying something half decent? It's confusing, guys. I'm sitting here going, what in the hell? Especially with Australian politics, because I'm following American more than Australian. But that's how I understand what's going to happen in Australia, because I just need to look at America, and it sort of starts there first, and then we get it here afterwards. So, and not long after too. And I'm warning you, UK, you are going to be locked down again. UK, and possibly a lot of you in the US and Canada and New Zealand, everyone's going to be locked down again. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. This one from Malcolm Roberts and Malcolm Roberts, Queensland. Nor are we, the people of Australia, donkeys. And that's in response to Alexandra Marshall, saying when the government offers carrots and sticks, remind them that Australian citizens are not horses. Are they deliberately going for Animal Farm parallels? It looks like it. From Joseph J. Flynn. This is what it took to get us here. Never forget. Happy 4th of July. And it says, by signing the Declaration of Independence, the 56 Americans pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honour. It was no idle pledge. 9 signers died of wounds during the Revolutionary War. 5 were captured or imprisoned. Wives and children were killed, jailed, mistreated, or left penniless. 12 signers' houses were burned to the ground. 17 lost everything they owned. No signer defected. Their honour, like their nation, remained intact. And that's what it's about. That's what I mean, like, I don't know. What can you say? That's insane. All I'm sitting here thinking every day is, what insanity have we got today? Because it's just getting more insane every day. Okay. Free thinker, you got to laugh, otherwise you'd probably cry. I'll check this out. From Stop Child Exploitation. Not bad money made from AGW scam by Greta Thunberg and family. Not bad for someone who hated to skip school, had an eating disorder, autism and anxiety, and advocates kids skipping school like she did. Quite pricey furniture in this picture. Just saying. Now there's this seat and this chair, and look at Greta. There's that chair but white. There's that chair but yellow. One is worth £8,690. The other one is worth £9,450. Some expensive furniture there, unless that's not actually what they're selling. Charles and Ray Eames, Vitra Eames lounge chair and ottoman. And Palisandro is, hang on, is that pound or something else? Sorry guys. But is that a change of colour for $1,790? Why would that one be $8,000? Who knows, anyway. And you know what they were doing last time? They were selling furniture for that price. Renegade from Caesar Solid. Meanwhile in Texas, look at the size of that flag. Oh my goodness. That's a monster. Good on you, mate. I'd love to see that. It's like an Australian flag coming down our street like that, you know. How beautiful's that? That's fantastic. Go. Okay. I often wonder, I don't know if you guys do this, but I even wonder, every time I see something on a mainstream, it doesn't matter where, I sometimes wonder if there's another conspiracy theory happening. Oh, it's a conspiracy theory, like within a conspiracy theory. Don't mind me. I just, like, I've been doing it so long, I really, really, really question a lot of stuff. And I'll even, like, have my mind open, having my mind changed, because as you get more information, then you start to it can change things. It can change your mind on what's actually happening with certain things. So that's what I mean. It's worth doing your own research into things, because you really come out with a lot more information and a lot more sides. Like, there's some people on the left that I agree with sometimes. There's people on the right that I agree with sometimes. And there's people on the right that I don't agree with sometimes. And I feel a little bit politically homeless. But, yeah, so I don't know. I just don't know where I am. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, it's apparently causing blood clots, so I won't read all of that because I'm trying to get through this reasonably quickly. I just can't find which page I'm on there. Okay, let's just go back here. Okay, there it is. I've got the sun shining on my screen from behind me. Okay, from Ron Milner at Ron Milner Boodle. I tweeted yesterday that liberal hypocrisy was the most irksome trait of the left. Here's a good example of that. Gwen Berry had no problem wrapping herself in the flag in 2015, but in 2021 she suddenly hates the flag. What changed? Well, in 2015 Obama was in, Then you had Trump, and now you got Joe Biden. And I don't know if that has anything, I'm not saying it does. Or is it just the critical race theory that came in that changed it? That's just a question I have. I don't know. Because apparently at one point she loved America. And that was the girl that did this, turned like, yeah. So I don't know, but yeah. It's sad because you should love the country you're in. I mean, yeah, you live in it. Otherwise, we find other places to live if we don't love the country we're in, I suppose. I don't know. You can let me know what you think of that down below. I'm not making much sense right now. This one from Snuffles, at Snuffle16106950. They are all solely captains of fine weather. Hey? They are all solely captains of fine weather, describes all our leaders currently. We need to clean out and replace them with people who can weather the storm as well as fine weather. Yeah, exactly. Nailed it, all of it. And this is from Ale Melbourne. Oh, yeah, right. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Can I zoom? Open image in new tab. Let's try that. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's as big as I can make it, guys. Clowns are in charge. Premiers shape our lives. If there's one thing in this pandemic has put up in flashing neon lights, it's the role of the states in managing health crisis and the importance of premiers in shaping our daily lives. For 18 months now, we've been glued to their near-daily media conferences with the hope of being given back a few of the mundane freedoms we always took for granted, like leaving home, going out to restaurants, having friends over, visiting loved ones in hospital, or wow, actually going interstate. All too often, they've had no good news for us, but like solicitors, primary school principals have nearly always told how us good we've been getting tested, dutifully wearing our masks and dobbing in others, even if, sorry, the peril is far too great for the rules to be relaxed just yet. It's rarely been just the relevant premier telling us what we can and cannot do. Invariably by their side have been those infallible medico bureaucrats, the chief health officers, to reinforce the message that things are always very serious. No matter how miserable and impoverishing for the rest of us, these have been great times for premiers and their key officials. On Friday, the Prime Minister finally tried to take charge of our pandemic response by announcing a 4-phase pathway back to normal, starting with an end to lockdowns once a yet-to-be-determined percentage of the population is vaccinated. But it's the premiers rather than the PM who have the constitutional authority to make health orders, and as we've seen, they've previously agreed with the PM plenty of times before, only to then do whatever they liked anyway. Scott Morrison's plan out of COVID is a good one, just a shame he has to rely on these state premier clowns to deliver it. No, I don't. This one from Cardinal Conservative at Cardinal Conserve. It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Frederick Douglass. That looks like it could be Snoop Dogg's great-grandfather or something. Great-great-grandfather? Similar facial... I don't know. It might be just me, but does anyone else think that looks a little bit like Snoop Dogg? Okay, I did like that one, yep. Okay. Alexandra Marshall at Ellie Melly. Massive sports events are essential to government revenue so they can go ahead. Your small family business? Nah. You're a threat to public safety. How dare they? Greta, why don't you go and tell these people how dare they? How dare they shut family businesses? No. Centre. Empty. Looks like crap. Sorry, guys. Just... I don't know if it's the videos these days. Like, the digital cameras are not really that good. Old analog cameras were better than this. Like the old video cameras, they were better. Anyway, and this one from a whole lot of boxes and a strawberry and a JG, not sweet thing. In case anyone is confused, there's no such thing as government funded. It's all taxpayer funded. It is. So everything they do, they're just adding it onto your, including Mark Zuckerberg and the rest of them. And this one from Jack Posobiec. I wish we had. I don't want all of the Chinese system, but I certainly would like to have the financial part of it in my own country. Charlie Munger. Are you paying attention yet? Zuck goes full cringe. Anti-American globalist Mark Zuckerberg rides hydrofoil surfboard with US flag for 4th of July. Oh my God. Let me know what you think down below, because this is just... I'm watching it all going, wow, this is insane. But because I kind of know what's going on, I'm not panicking or anything. I'm waiting for it. Hang on to your hats, guys, because it's just about to get really interesting. Okay, guys, have a good morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.